Okay, guys. This morning so far, I've been snacking on butter. Yes. I love butter. No one told me I can't. Matter of fact, quite a few people have told me that if I'm not still shedding pounds to eat butter. And I tend to want to believe them on that. Okay. So this morning, by the way, if you're new to the channel, if you're returning, great to have you here. Let's take a moment, if you would, smash the like button, subscribe. Really appreciate it because it helps with the algorithms. All right, so this morning I come to you and I'm going to be making some, what I consider right now, because I'm going to be using Old Bay, kind of like we're in Louisiana, right? Except for the fact we'll be using it on pork chops and a bunch of other things. Pork chops are about 24 grams per pork chop. Want me to get enough protein so I can build muscle and have enough energy when I'm exercising. The other thing is eggs. Eggs are approximately like 6 grams of protein. Gonna be doing 4 eggs just to be able to add to it. That's not gonna be enough protein for the day. I am gonna be eating chicken as the day goes on and God knows what else. The reason why I say it is because lying in the wild, all right? I know a lot of people out there, you're eating so much hamburger. Yeah, I don't buy into that. But I'm not saying I disagree with it. It's just not for me at this moment. Come on in to the kitchen. Gonna be using the porcelain. I'm gonna go ahead and straighten that up right now. Let's see. Here we go. Alrighty. Here we are. All right, you see I got my cheese right now. Let's take a look. All right. Make sure you can see my plate. All right, so we're gonna find out. I gotta tell you, I usually don't use the Old Bay with the pork chops, but really feeling that Old Bay. Ooh, now these are some thin chops. All right, so I like thin chops. That's cool. All right, so you know, my best bet actually. Man, I'm telling you, my dogs, they want to eat this meat raw. They know what's up. Alright, here we go. Carnivore, am I suffering? I would say not, no. No, actually I'd say I'm thriving. I love a spicy pork chop, guys. Whoo. You know what? I might get out some shrimp and throw some of those in as well. Alright, so today, alright, I do got my cayenne going on, okay? As always, I'm gonna get a garlic powder and some onion powder going on, alright? We're also gonna do our pepper, and we're also gonna do some Himalayan salt, which I'll show you here in a minute. I usually keep my onion and my garlic out of the mix, but we're gonna do it this morning and see what I think. So the Old Bay just gets me excited no matter what. Ooh. Look at that, fellers. Look at them. Look at them. That's one side. All right, so let's go ahead. We got this going. We're going to go ahead and get the butter into the porcelain pan. Let's watch it melt. Is it hot enough? I'd say so. It's just as hot as I want it. Not too hot. I know some of y'all watching might be thinking, hey, that's too hot. Yeah, I don't think so. There's a pink Himalayan. All right, now I'm flipping my chops. You know I'm gonna be adding more as it goes on. All right, so doing the garlic powder again. Okay, the butter burnt a little bit, no big deal. Matter of fact, I don't even know if that's a bad thing. Hoo-wee. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Okay, you want to take those seasonings and get them into the meat, okay? Pound that. All right, so I've turned the porcelain down more. We're gonna go ahead and throw some chops in there. Ooh, you hear that? That is magic right happening right there, boys. Now, when I was cutting those pork chops, that pork chop's off a pork loin. That pork loin was off of a pork loin that I got. You know, I could have gotten that at Kroger's. Kroger's sometimes has them on sale, very low price. I usually buy them at Sam's. If you've seen the pork loins I bought at Sam's, they don't cost very much. They're awesome. We cut them down to thin slices, and it's absolutely magical. This is just a huge thing of pork loin costing you barely anything. All right, so we're gonna put the timer on 2 minutes. More likely it's gonna say 3 minutes, but I'm really not sure. Also, you see the cheese? Yes, I'm gonna pound those boys, get more protein with that cheese. Spicy, yes sir. I'm gonna be throwing them on there. We're gonna try it out. I'm gonna let you know how it tastes. I think it's gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Ooh-wee. All right, so the eggs, while the pork chops are doing their thing, we're gonna go ahead and mix those up. And then I'm gonna add some seasonings in there. We might as well make these some Cajun eggs too. Yes, sir. Also, I'm gonna be putting these eggs into the bowl after they're done. You probably seen, this morning I just don't feel like doing the poach. Just do not. Poached is gonna be your cleanest. Yeah, I mean it is, but. All right, I'm gonna do the garlic. I'm gonna do the onion powder in there. I'm just gonna do it just for fun. Gonna get pepper. Oh, the Old Bay. Man, I used to love Old Bay. I still do. Still do. I used to eat Old Bay on everything, boy. All right, now check out those seasonings. They're not going to be as strong as you think. They're not going, well, yeah, I mean, they're not going to be. Once they get cooked up, no. Am I going to add pepper on the very top again? Yes, I am. Also, on top of that, I'm going to do the pepper, and I'm going to do more salt, of course. Of course, he says. I'm going to go ahead and add 30 seconds on these pork chops. Oops. Won't do it on the timer. All right. I didn't know. First time, and I found out. You know what, though? I'm going to stop that timer. I'm going to start that timer over again for 1 minute. When I do my pork, I like to make sure my pork is done. I also want it to be tender. This pork, no matter how long I cook it, really, is going to be super tender. I got the butter in there. It's doing magic. Whoo! Man, it's doing some magic, boy. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Now, these are obviously not, these are like a breakfast pork chop pieces almost. I mean, this is not exactly what you'd expect. Yeah, I wouldn't really call these pork chops. I mean, I would. Yeah, we call them, I don't know, tiny pork chops. I'm not sure how these got so small, but they make a fast cook, so there we go. When the question is, should I add more butter or not, I just add more butter. It's not going to come down to, yeah, it's just, I'm just going to add it. Am I concerned about undercooked pork? Yeah, sure. Not really, but sort of. All right. We're at 3 minutes on those pork chops. Let's go ahead and flip those bad boys. Ooh, look at that. Oh, man. Oh, look at that flavor now. Come on now. Who said what? Oh, man. Look at that now. Oh, my gosh. Look at those crispy parts. Oh, my gosh. And think about this. The carnivore diet. The least inflammation, the lowest inflammation diet. Gonna take your blood pressure, gonna lower it, gonna make you feel great. All those aches and pains that you feel, keeping you up at night, keeping your knee hurting. I say knee because I gotta tell you, I've noticed recently when I watching videos, it's like I see a lot of people limping. A lot of that has to do with the inflammation in the diet. It just does. Inflammation causes so many things. It's causing, oh my gosh, huge damage to your arteries, causing heart disease. It's that inflammation. The cholesterol goes in there It heals the artery. The cholesterol is getting the blame for it. They talk so much about SDL and LDL and blah, blah, blah. I gotta tell you, it's ridiculous how they try to keep everybody sick. Hey, there's my cheese, boy. All right, so we're at 10 minutes. And then you better start cooking. Yeah, if you're still here watching the video, love to know who keeps watching. If you would comment pork chop, or actually tiny pork chop, how about that? Or small pork, how about tiny pork chop? Yeah. Gonna turn that heat up now. It's still bubbling. I turned it down. I'll be taking out a pork chop here in just a brief moment. I'm gonna test it, make sure everything is beautiful on it. We don't want anything. Oops, sorry about that. Oh, there we go. See that heat and the porcelain and the even distribution of the heat? Oh my gosh. It's just phenomenal cookware, guys. If you get a chance to check some out, please do. Now, guys, I know. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna add some more pepper on there, even though it probably doesn't need it. Add some more salt just because I can. You know what? I'm gonna take this one out. It's a little thick. I'm gonna see if it's done. Oh boy. Woo-wee. Let me show you that. That sucker's done. Oh man. Oh. Okay. I can taste the Old Bay in there, boy. Cayenne be jumping out. There's a lot of stuff jumping out of those pork chops. Woo-wee. All right, so now I'm gonna get the pork chops out of there. Right. No, I'm not. Heck no. Not yet. Bada bing. Bada bang. This is just sick. Sick awesome is what it is. We're gonna leave those on there for just a moment. Look at that. That is bad. Whoo-wee. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out. I will let them melt the rest of the way outside of the pan on the pork chops. While they're on the plate. Oh my gosh. They're absolutely gorgeous. Do you see that? See that, guys? Oh my gosh. Ooh, pepper jack Cajun Louisiana pork chops. That's what we're going to name it. Yes, sir. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Right there. Right. Is that the money shot right there? I think it is. Pepper jack Louisiana pork chops. Daggone, son. Let's go ahead and get it straight. You know oh man, those look good. All right, so gonna go ahead and throw the eggs in here. Eggs don't take any time at all. It was the pork chops that we were after. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you know how the eggs turn out. Unfortunately, I am running out of time on the film, but just to let you know, pepper jack cheese, bam, bam. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Also, I'm gonna put some more salt in there. That's about it. Whoo-wee. They're getting done, son. Man, oh man. Look at that. Look at it. Okay, guys. So just kind of give you an idea. This, you know, to make this dish, which is absolutely, like, I think it's really, really awesome. It's going to cost you less than $3 for all of this protein. Less than $3. Think about that. That is true. Less than $3 to eat optimally. All right, you do this twice a day. That's $6. A month, that's $180. Right? So you eat twice a day. You eat a ton of protein, and you have some phenomenal food. Man, carnivore, is it doable? It's more than doable. It's necessary. Y'all have a beautiful day. I will check y'all out later. Peace.